Hey there, Stampers, and thanks for joining me today. Today we'll be making this Easter card with the crucifix and the purple cloth. Does anybody else out there feel like Easter snuck up on you this year? I just all of a sudden realized it's in 3 weeks and wow, bam, there it is. I thought this card was simple and absolutely striking and so perfect for Easter cards. Let's get started. Alright, for this card we're going to start with our pieces. Our cross is made from the crumb cake cardstock. Each piece is a 1/2 inch in width. The longer piece is 3 inches and the shorter is 2 1/4. And then we have the stem from the bird punch and these two blossoms from the boho blossoms punch. All of these supplies are available in my online store, and all of the measurements can be found on this project's page at this URL or in the link in the description below of the YouTube video. I like to keep it easy. There's your easy button. No need to write stuff down. Okay, a little stroll down memory lane here. When I first started with Stampin' Up over 9 years ago, Perfect Plum was the very first ink pad color that I got. True story. And I still have that ink pad, although I've just upgraded it to the brand new ink pads. And it's going to match our Perfect Plum taffeta ribbon, which is 6.5 inches approximately. Okay, to frame our card, we'll be using the Framed Tulips Impressions folder and a panel of white cardstock. You can see it has a square frame border in it, and I am just lining this up inside that perfectly. We're going to sandwich that between 2 cutting pads and place it on tab 1 of the multi-purpose cutting platform that goes with the Big Shot, and then just crank that through the Big Shot machine. Check it out. That just adds the perfect touch to this card. And now we'll use our pieces just to build on top of this. To assemble most of our pieces, I'll be using Stampin' Up! Mini glue dots. Just stick your pieces right to the glue dot. I'm actually going to take 2 kind of next to each other to stick our cross together. Oh, if only woodworking were so simple. Here we go. 1 mini glue dot smack dab in the middle of our ribbon. Again, stick that right to the roll. And I actually put it up here where the seam of the cardstock is. And then I'm going to put a mini glue dot in the center of either side of the cross on the back. So what will happen is we'll just kind of twist it around on either side. And it will stick on the back right to that mini glue dot that we put on the back. Perfect, isn't it? And then just snip off your edges at a little bit of an angle. Now our cross attaches to our panel using some Stampin' Dimensionals towards the upper portion of the card right in the center. Oh my gosh, I love it. So perfect. I'm going to take that Perfect Plum cardstock and a Stampin' Sponge and just sponge the edges of our 2 blossoms. Our Happy Easter comes from the Mega Word Set Teeny Tiny Wishes. I know you see me use this all the time because it's awesome. It's got every occasion. It's a total staple. And probably the most popular first free stamp set all of my customers get with their first frequent buyer point redemption. True story. So I'm taking the Happy Easter out of that, stamping that in the Perfect Plum right on the lower right. And then I just curled up the edges of our blossom just to give it a little bit of dimension. I didn't do anything fancy, I really just kind of curled them up just a hair. And those stick together with mini glue dots. Now when sticking the stem on, I'm using the mini glue dots, but you can see the mini glue dot is actually wider than the stem, so I'm folding it under so it doesn't show. And then that will just layer right over our cross. And then another mini glue dot to put down our blossom. And I put that over the line where the 2 pieces of cardstock on the cross meet to hide that. Some Stampin' Dimensionals on the back of this panel. Place it on a Whisper White card base. I'm actually using a note card base. Stampin' Up! Sells note cards. They're the same size as the standard cards I usually use. And just one more piece of perfection on this card, and that is a pearl jewel right in the center of our flower. Simple, amazing. Such a great card to celebrate Easter. So for those of you like me who might be a little behind, this is a really easy Easter card to get yourself back on track. Be sure to visit my blog for hundreds more video tutorials, daily inspiration, giveaways, and more. Thanks for joining me today.